Ooh, 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 ooh. Ladies, gentlemen, gamers, and fellow Honkai Star Rail renewed lovers after the 2.3 special program. Welcome back! So I know I'm a little late with this. We're still within the hour though, so we're still good. But we are continuing our drip marketing coverage for Castorice, the potential endbringer in more ways than one to the game. So, following our recent drip marketing coverage, this is where I've been saying it to the high heavens for a while. He is one of the characters that is getting glazed, not just by me, but by the game, by the devs, by everyone. Actually, not by everyone, because there's some hate. But this is where we're finally going to see her kit. Not that it needs much explanation, but it kind of does to me. But everyone else probably knows her kit already because she has made waves. And if you've lived under a rock, basically to TLDR it, she has something new coming into Star, which is a global passive, which literally makes every past, present, and future character better if you just simply have her on the account. A lot of people are saying they're going to quit because of this, and some people I think are, like Gotcha Smack. I think this is probably going to make more sales than not because I think the 2.3 special program really showed like they do listen, and this is where it is kind of predatory. They listen enough, and I think they fixed decently major things. I think they do want the game to succeed. I don't think they're trying to do this to signal end of service, but I do think that they are getting a little bit more predatory with this stuff. But as I always say, I like this shit. Either way, we're going to see her kit, which I, ironically enough, don't know. I know she spawns the dragon because we saw in the special program, and I know it works off how much health your team loses. So it's basically like she's Jing Liu on roids. And actually, it actually matters how much health she's taking from the fellow allies. But this is where I don't know specifics, and I want to see mainly if the global passive is something you have to unlock, or if you could just keep her level 1 and everyone just gets it. But Castorice, like I said, is kind of too big to fail. This is where if you as a character in Star Rail get more than 3 trailers and you get an animated short like Acheron did, like Firefly did, those are big ass hyped fucking characters. And Castorice definitely is. I don't think she's going to be the only one because Amphorius is going to be long. But regardless, I'm very excited. I love her. Animation is going to get creeped. Everything's going to get creeped. Power, everything. I love it. I'm ready for it. I love her. So let's take a look at her kit. Let's see all the funny little jokes Albert does. And let's enjoy ourselves for once. Hopefully. It's 9 whole ass minutes.
Maiden of war,
look at her. I love her. Oh, also, god damn it, I forgot to go over the stuff, but you pretty much know the criteria anyway. So number 1, gameplay meta. She's gonna be the best character in the game. Number 2, looks. I love her looks. Number 3, lore. I absolutely adore her lore. She's a very tragic character, and I do like the tragic characters. And I mean, just her theme alone, and this goes back into the animation creep thing. I can always go more into this. Her fucking animations, when you compare her to the next character coming, which, God save this guy, God save Anaxa, because now on Castorice's banner, it's not just Castorice, which many people are gonna, think they have to go for, even though what she gives you is just a safety net. It's not really anything too crazy. It's a free res, sure, but it's a free res that, you then have to do something else to fully get, which is very easy to do if you have any shielder or healer on your team that's worth their salt. But overall, good players in Wales are not going to need this thing. It's only bad players / new accounts, I guess, that could really get the bonus or, really take advantage of the global passive. But just the existence of it really opens up Pandora's box and leads to a very slippery slope downward. But we're on looks here. So on the topic of looks, she has the dragon. The biggest thing I would always equate her to, and I guess this is a new thing too, she's like making her own territory that looks beautiful, number 1. But number 2, it literally reminds me of something out of Bloodborne. It reminds me of the final boss of Bloodborne when you fight the Moon Presence. It is crazy cool. Wait, let's keep going.
Death to the living.
Look at
Now
her.
she roams the mortal lands to seek the core flame of death.
What happens when she
meaning of
gets that
demise.
core flame, man?
The nether realm,
Scary.
where all things
The
return to
dragon!
nothing, calls out
Is
to
she
her
riding
across
it?
The threshold of
That's crazy.
eternal rest.
Look at her fucking area.
On this episode, let's keep up with Akima's mortician.
That's
Castor,
such a
the
cool
servant
area.
of death.
beautiful. Beautiful! Oh, what
Wait,
the?
let's not keep up with this gal, you know?
This is crazy.
Right.
I don't think Cypher again has been
Maybe this episode
introduced
should be
yet.
called Not keeping up with Star Rail.
No need to be that scared. You just
He
need to
hunts
get stronger.
him.
Oh, how can I do that, Miss Cypher? Pray tell.
Where is
You
Miss
know what they
Cypher
say,
from?
Being bald makes you stronger.
Wait,
I
what?
can help with that.
What?
Then we'll see how many feathers I need to pluck to keep up with Miss Castorice.
Oh
Castorice is a
my.
quantum character following the path of remembrance.
Look at
Her
that
hands
moon,
only
so
compose
hot.
elegies, never able to touch the living.
Except
But
us.
the touch of death also gave her the power to slay the darkness.
That idol is so funny
Princess
to me.
Homebody is super kind and nice, but gets impossibly anxious with people.
Ooh,
It's really fun
she's
to
like
tease
me. She's really like
But make
me.
sure you don't actually upset her.
Oh, just like me.
Otherwise, you'll be wrapping up your life for real.
Yup.
When she uses her basic attack, Castorice swings her scythe to deal quantum
Oh
damage
my
to one
god, it looks so
designated enemy.
cool.
This scythe looks
It has an
mighty
eye.
expensive.
I love Scythe
I should get a
characters.
closer look next time I team up with her.
Team up? Are they teasing the
When she
team
uses her
comps?
skill, Castorice deals quantum damage to one designated enemy and adjacent
He
units.
has increased speed.
This does not consume
Damn.
skill points.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
So what's the cost then?
What?
Well,
What? So she's skill point efficient?
Castorice's skill will consume a set percentage of current HP from all allies.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
I better stay on the sidelines as a cheerleader.
You see, it'll actually grant our team greater power. Since Castorice's damage dealt increases when allies lose HP.
Wow.
She also has a unique energy system called New Bud.
Just like
Max
Acheron, she has a
Bud
new
is
ult.
determined by the combined levels of all characters on the field, and Castorice gains one New Bud for every 1 HP lost by the team.
What?
After unlocking the trace Contain Dark Tide,
The healing
Castorice also
too?
gains New Bud
When
when
healing
allies
happens,
are
yup.
healed.
Crazy.
When max New Bud is reached, Castorice will activate her ultimate, summoning the Memo Sprite Netherwing
Jesus.
and advancing its action by 100%, while also expanding her territory, Lost Netherland.
Territory,
All
her
enemies,
domain.
All type res decreases while in the territory, Lost Netherland.
So she gets a
Netherwing is
damage
summoned.
buff in the
Damage
shit.
dealt
I can only imagine what the fuck are her eidolons. Jesus Lord in heaven.
by all allies increases for a set number of turns.
Princess Homebody must be pretty rich if she can afford such a huge pet.
She doesn't
What do
take
you
care
mean?
of that thing.
Well, she would need a big house.
There's an entire land.
Sure. It's
Idonia.
funny. Huh. Netherwing shares the damage increase effect of Castor's talent and can only act for a set number of times.
Oh, it's
While
locked.
Netherwing is on the field, it acts
Wait,
as
so at that point, Sunday doesn't really help.
all allies backup. Enemies cannot actively select backup units, and allies' blast abilities cannot be blasted to backup units.
What?
When allies are damaged, their HP will decrease to a minimum of 1.
So they
Further damage
can't
taken
die.
is transferred to Netherwing, but at an increased rate until Netherwing leaves the field.
Wow.
This dragon has a serious
It's like a
history.
tank.
With it protecting the team, even death ceases to be inescapable.
Look at it.
Death is not the end.
Wings are
but the
cool.
beginning
It's like a
of
flower.
new life. As Netherwing's other half, Castorice too possesses this power.
No
After
way.
obtaining Castorice, or while Castorice is in the current team, if any ally character receives a killing blow,
But you don't even
all
need to
characters
unlock
that receive
this.
a killing blow in this turn
Crazy.
will enter the Moon Cocoon state.
Crazy.
While in this state, characters won't be downed immediately.
She's
and
not
can
even in
act
the
once.
team.
After taking that action, if they
Okay, so it can
receive
only trigger
healing or have a
once,
shield
no
before
matter
the start
what.
of the next turn, Moon Cocoon is dispelled. If not,
Wow.
the character will be downed immediately. Castorice
Wait,
cannot
wait.
get-
Was
the
that
character will
shielding
be
they said? It's not receiving healing when character HP increases. Oh, correction? Wait,
Before the
what?
start of the next turn, Moon
Oh, so they can have a shield too. Okay.
Cocoon is
Damn.
dispelled. If not, the character will be downed immediately.
Wow.
Castorice cannot gain
I
new
heard she
bud
got
while Netherwing
buffed.
is on the
What the
field.
fuck did she
When
get
an ally
buffed?
other than
What- or,
Netherwing
sorry,
loses
nerfed.
HP, Netherwing restores the same amount of HP.
What?
After unlocking the trace Contain Dark Tide, Netherwing can also restore HP when other ally targets receive healing.
Ridiculous.
Castorice's skill is enhanced while Netherwing is on the field.
Ridiculous.
She can consume a set ratio of current HP from all
Oh
allies
my
except Netherwing
God.
to launch a joint attack against all enemies.
So when does he do the
alongside Netherwing.
blast breath?
This does
The
not
Boro
consume
breath.
skill points.
Nothing
When
consumes
using
skill
the Memo
points with
Sprite
her.
skill, Claw splits the veil. Netherwing deals quantum damage to all enemies. When using the Memo Sprite skill, Breath scorches the shadow. Another wing deals
Jesus.
quantum damage to all enemies by consuming its own HP equal to a set ratio of its max HP.
Jesus,
This ability can
Lord,
be
look
used
what it's
repeatedly and will
doing.
become enhanced with each use. Oh, how I wish my Albert mouth cannon could
This
do the
Albert
same.
mouth cannon.
While Another
Dude,
Wing's
look
current
at
HP
that.
is below a certain threshold. Using this ability will trigger an effect equivalent to the Memo Sprite's talent.
Oh
Wings Sweep the
my
Ruins.
god. And then he just nukes
When Netherwind
everything.
disappears, it deals multiple
This
instances
isn't
of quantum
right.
damage to a single random enemy while also restoring HP. For
It's like
all allies.
Acheronald, kind of.
That dragon's real angry compared to Princess Homebody. It
Bruh.
blows itself up after spitting on you.
Yeah,
Netherwind will
Jesus.
also trigger this effect and disappear after acting for a set number of times.
So no
or
matter
when
what,
its
it's gonna
HP becomes zero.
explode.
Then the battlefield will exit the territory, lost Netherland.
Crazy
After
animation.
locking her technique, Castorice enters the Nethervale state.
Does she
and
just
enemies
kill them?
cannot actively
Aw.
approach her. While
thought
in
she would be
Nethervale,
like Acheron's, but
actively attacking
AoE.
enemies with Castorice will initiate battle with all enemies within a set radius.
That is
and summon
crazy.
Netherwind.
That is such a
After
crazy
entering
intro.
battle,
What the
Castorice will consume a certain
fuck?
portion of current HP from all allies and advance Netherwing's action by 100%.
So you just start
If
by
Castorice
nuking
attacks enemies without
everything.
using her technique,
Good
she
lord.
regains a set number of new bud instead. Okay, let's sum it up. Wielding Death's authority, Castorice can reap enemies.
Bro, look at
Her
this.
main damage sources
The
are
moon.
Netherwing's draconic flames and its explosion. Whenever allies are healed or lose HP, Castorice gains new bud towards unleashing her ultimate and summoning Netherwing.
God, and then your characters
Damage dealt by
literally
Netherwing is directly
can't
related to
die.
its current HP. HP lost and gained by allies can all be converted to Netherwing's HP. Teammates with healing powers or those who deal
Bailu.
damage by consuming their HP can give Netherwing more damage output. It will reap the
This is
souls
just
of the living with
ridiculous.
its scorching breath and world-shattering explosion.
Yeah, my
Oh,
god.
There are still boneheads who'd rather walk up to Princess Homebody than run.
They're crazy.
Even after all that intro.
They are
What do you
not
say
joking in
about
the
someone
campaign when
looking
they
for
say be
Castorice?
scared of her.
Eh?
They're courting death.
It's not even fully her, it's the
You're entirely
dragon.
with dry jokes. Now,
Whoa, look at that
Castorice uses her
armpit.
technique and attacks the enemies in
Oh,
the
she's
Nethervale state to
walking.
enter battle.
Wait, there's little
Thanks to her
flowers
technique,
by her feet too.
Castorice
Bro, the
immediately
way you
summons
enter battle is
Netherwing into battle.
crazy.
Netherwing's action is advanced and is giving enemies no chances. He consumes its HP
Then
and
she's like,
blows up
"Go."
all enemies in one breath. Ah, now that's a
I wonder how
rare.
good the gain rate
Wait,
is. Let's
wait,
see.
No, a second wave of enemies.
Yeah,
has
what
shown
happens
up.
against
They're
multiple
not giving our allies a
waves?
chance to wrap up and go home. Gallagher goes first, using
To
his
heal
ultimate to apply
everyone.
Besotted to all enemies. This means allies' attacks will restore HP, and this restored HP grants new bud for Castorice.
This look like you get it
and they
too
use their Memo Sprite
fast.
skill to let Castorice immediately take action.
Oh
Castorice uses her
my
skill,
God.
and consumed ally HP fills up her new
There
bud
it
gauge.
is.
So she uses her ultimate, and Netherwing descends upon the battlefield
Crazy.
once more. It didn't even need to explode this time, reducing its enemies
Oh
to
my
cinders with
God.
its breath alone. Then the third wave of enemies arrives.
They could
Castorice
do it
uses her
more.
enhanced skill, dealing damage to enemies while
we
converting
could do
the
it
HP
3
consumed by
times?
allies into
Jesus.
HP for Netherwing.
You don't want to do it to like finish
Men
though.
then uses her Memo Sprite skill, allowing Castorice to take action again, and she uses her enhanced skill once more. It's
My
now Netherwing's turn
God.
again. The enraged flaming breaths pour down like divine fury.
This
As
is
scorching
not
flames
right. I
devour
feel
all.
bad for these
With every
enemies.
word of the
Look at this
dragon,
shit.
All life turns to dust, leaving only a deathly silence.
I'm so
And
curious on her
that's a wrap.
damage numbers, man.
Alright, to become strong enough to rival Princess Homebody, the number of feathers you
This
need to
cat
lose
lady is
is-
really talking a lot of shit.
Of course, since the seamstress was interested in your feathers.
Oh my god,
they
Aglia
must
sent
be worth
her.
a fortune.
Aglia.
What do you say to you getting stronger and, me getting richer?
God, she's all about money.
I'm here to put on a show, not sell myself out.
It looks so fat.
Fine. Can I take something from inside the screen as a souvenir then?
Oh.
Sure, take your pick.
Are you sure?
Albert gets so
Something from inside the
abused.
screen, right?
Hi, Albert. Never
Wait,
go
what?
back on
What
my
the?
word.
Nice doing business with you, Mr. Albert. See you
He
later.
took his feather.
Wait, what?
Wow. Okay, it's not as dumb. But overall, damn, yo. I already knew, like, she was gonna be OP. I already knew her kit was, like, crazy. What the fuck was all this shit, man? Also, this video down here, who to pull, like, bruh. I mean, it's talking about Anoxa and Akron, I guess, which is fair. Anoxa is getting shafted so hard. I already knew she was gonna be OP with the dragon. I didn't know, like, all this extra shit, like... She gets damage increase, she gets speed increase if she's like low, I think. The dragon doesn't let your characters die, it just gets transferred to it. This is fucking stupid. And I love it. Like I keep saying, I'm all for power creep. It makes me feel good for the new characters, which is good. I feel bad for the people who are attached to the old characters, but the future is now, old men and women. But either way, this was absolutely amazing. I'm glad I know her kit. Her kit seems simple enough too. It's not even complicated. It's just wow, it's just OP. It's literally just OP. It's just amazing. Anyway, I hope everyone enjoyed. I hope I don't get crucified too badly, although I'm a pretty small time creator, so I guess I don't have any fear of that. But I hope everyone enjoyed. Tell me your opinions on Castorice. Do you love her? Do you hate her? And if you love me, you can watch me at Twitch TV/Technics channel.